just heading out to go and get myself a cupcake or something to stick a candle in for one of my birthday reels that I'm doing. 2 days until my 32nd birthday. I almost said my 22nd birthday. No, that was a long time ago. But yeah, just had a nice little shower, so I just did a little pampering, and I have something fun planned for my hair, which I guess you'll see in this video. Let's go get a treat. Now that I'm back, I decided on my checking out of Sobeys that I was going to pick up a bingo ticket. I love bingos. They make me happy, even though I rarely win anything. But my dad used to get them for me for Christmas in a little like stocking package, and then occasionally on my birthday. So because, you know, my birthday's in a couple days, I was like, let's see if we got a little birthday luck, little birthday magic going on right now. And I also picked it because it matched my dress. So we'll see. I'm not holding out hope, but it's fun. And I got my little treats. I didn't know what I wanted. It was very challenging, and I'm not big on the cupcakes. Like they didn't look very tasty. So I decided to go for a little cheesecake tart instead, which I'm very excited for. And then I got sucked into macaron at the last possible moment because it looked really good. And I actually want to make macarons for the weekend. So I've got a lot of things that I think that I'm gonna get done. Am I gonna actually get it done? We'll see. We got a couple of baked breakfasts that we want to do this weekend, and I'm gonna make myself a cake. I found this like smashed raspberry cake on Instagram that just looks so good. Otherwise, I'll just get a confetti cake and go from there. But we'll see. I think I've got a confetti cake in the cupboard already, actually, so I might just bring it up just in case. And I got some candles because I'm going to do a little birthday reel, and we got fancy candles I think last year for Jeff and I's birthday, and they were still at the cottage, so I figured let me have some here. And then I couldn't decide which ones I wanted, so of course I stockpiled, got some silly straws, got little cocktail umbrellas, because I was like, you know what, even if it's not gonna be sunny, we're gonna just enjoy the fact that it's summer. So let's get scratching. All right, I got 5 numbers left and so many spaces where I could win something, but that's how they lure you in. The lies they tell. All right, I don't think I got squat. I'm just here trying to get ready. There's a fly in my office. I feel like I may have let them in the other day when I was painting, and they're driving me insane. I killed one earlier. Actually, I've killed 2 in the last couple of days. There's one that's been buzzing around my office, driving me mental. So I finally went and got the fly swatter. All right, so Mr. Fly's disappeared. Good riddance. But I will just share my little hack for when you need nails for all of 5 minutes, but don't want to waste the little jellies, and like myself, you don't have any nail glue at the moment. I literally just have my, it says permanent, it's not permanent on your nails, double-sided tape. The fly is back. Alright, so as I was saying, if you need nails for all of 5 minutes, in this case for a little video, for a reel, I just use the double-sided tape because I don't want to waste the actual jellies, and it does a really good job. Like, obviously if you go and smack a wall, like I'm prone to do when I have my own like regular long nails, they're pretty good. So now I can finally get ready. I decided that I was gonna do a full beat. I was gonna like go over the top and make myself feel really, really good. I don't really need to, but we'll see. Let's do a little something something. And I have like my earrings, which I haven't worn in ages, like coincidentally match my top. I shouldn't say coincidentally, I wore them because they match my top. But so I gotta figure out what this was like a test run, and so there's a lot doing this hand because obviously I just wanted to like function and do stuff. But I do have a movie tonight. Scott and I are gonna go see Indiana Jones, with my like birthday movie, and then I have a couple things I have to do before we get to the movie, so I need to hurry up with this. Alright, I've decided I'm gonna bring you along to my hot mess express of what I'm gonna do. I literally went through, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my eyes. I wasn't sure if I wanted to be tonal, if tonal was too much, if I wanted to just do something neutral.
But no, we're gonna go tonal. We're gonna go silver, icy, tealy kind of colors. I swear I have a shirt on. So I have this Buxom palette that I kind of thinking I might use the silver from. I have this Art Deco palette. What is this one? Ah, this is what sparked the tonal look, because this shade right here, stunning and like identical. And then there's one that's like this one over, is a little bit more green. Another palette that I was thinking about using is the Elizabeth Arden. This is a day palette. This one I had in one of the holiday collections. And this is just like, get a little nude base going on. So I don't know if I'll actually use that one. And, oh, a couple more. Evidently eyes is what I was struggling with. I have this Elizabeth Arden in Aquamarine. A little darker, a little bit more metallic, but that one I think would pair really nicely with the Art Deco. And the rest is a little bit of face and lips and stuff. So let's do this. I have these magnetic lashes from Kiss, and I bought them in like 2019. Wore them for one shoot, which my friend Chris did for me. I never really wore them again because I'm not big on lashes. And then I kind of like misplaced them because they didn't go back in their case, which I've usually done. And then I bought the magnetic liquid eyeliner because I was like, hey, maybe this will be better, because I got the pot, like gel pot, and it dried up like instantly, which really irked me. And then I couldn't find the lashes. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna do something to my face. So let's go. All right, and maybe to where there's a little bit more light. I'm also gonna hope that my camera doesn't die. And I called it. My battery is dying and I don't have time to wait for it to charge. So this is the before.
We are heading out to the movie. Because my camera died, I forgot to do the after look. I had lashes on. They weren't staying on for the movie. It was not a thing. But Scott lovingly helped light my candle while I was doing that
20,
reel.
30 minutes.
We took several takes because it just wasn't quite cooperating. But I've changed into more movie theater clothes because I hate being cold in the movie theater. I have a little cashmere sweater of Scott's. But yes, this is what it ends up looking like.
Kind of cute, I guess.
I actually really like it. But I will say, I am super annoyed about the magnetic. I have to blame this because the lashes still magnetized to each other, but it just did not do anything with the liner, which was super frustrating because I didn't want black eyeliner. And then with the fact the lashes didn't work, I then had black eyeliner and then went in and used this Kiss lash glue liner to put on a different pair of lashes. Had some Ardell Wispies, but yeah, I got the reel done, went to dinner. Scott and I just split an appetizer and entree, but the movie was really good. I really enjoyed it. So like if you like Indiana Jones, then you will like this. We actually preferred the storyline to the Crystal Skull. So if you're like hesitant because of that, don't worry. But yeah, so I'm gonna share a little sneaky peeky because I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I was going to do it tonight, but we just ran out of time. But I've decided, after, I want to say close to 2 years of wanting to do this. Obviously last summer, I didn't want to do it because I was getting married in September. So my hair is very important to me and not mucking about with it. But I have picked up the L'Oreal Colorista in Teal 10. And I'm so excited. I'm not doing it all over. I'm not that brave nor that cool, but I'm gonna do, I wanna say maybe like a third. Like I'm just gonna do like the under layer so you can see it when I pull my hair up, but not too much of my hair. I have not done anything box dye related for, oh God, 10 years. I've never been a big box dye girl because I'm not brave enough. Like it took me years to just cut my own hair. I was never brave enough to dye it. So the first experience I had was actually with a similar product. I think it may have been another L'Oreal product. Color Pulse, I think it was Color Pulse. It was the copper, and I was in grade 8, and that was like my first little foray into my red hair dreams, which came true in university, if you've been around that long. And then the next time I did a box dye, it was, again, I'm pretty sure L'Oreal, and it was the like at-home ombre set. And I did it when I was in the UK. My cousin helped me do it, so I've only really had 2 box dye experiences. So I'm excited to see it. Now this one is for dark blonde to medium brown hair. Now I would define my hair as medium brown. It used to feel a lot lighter than it is, so I think this should be fine. They didn't have like I think there's like a medium to dark brown version. I've only ever seen like the blonde and this one, so that's all they had available. I thought, you know what, hell with it. It's summertime, I'm gonna do it. And if I like it and it like washes out nicely and doesn't look like a hot mess, maybe I'll do a little more. Anywho, I am going to go and get this all off my face, go to bed. Good morning from the ensuite. So I've just kind of split my hair. I'm gonna look in the mirror now and see if it's even or straight and all that jazz. And if not, I might get Scott to help just organize it. I've got everything out. I got the gloves. I thought there's only 2 pairs of gloves. There's like 3 or 4 pairs of gloves, which is good since I'll be doing this potentially several times. All right, it's been 30 minutes, so I'm gonna go flip my head over the tub and see what this looks like. Okay, so I've just dried it, and like it's definitely a tinge. Like I see a little bit of it. It might be a little bit more apparent in sunlight. Like it catches it a little bit. But Scott was like, I think you're in the too dark for this category. But like I've always considered my hair medium brown. So I don't know. I kind of wish there was a darker one, like if we had that option, but I've never seen it. So maybe if I know anyone going to Buffalo this summer, I might get them to pick it up. Okay, let me just start by saying that little market smells so good when you're in the fruit section. So right now they've got strawberries and raspberries. They have the pick your own strawberries right now, which we're not gonna do today, obviously. We just went into the market, but we are gonna come back potentially next week with Scott's mom because we are going to pick our strawberries and then make the year's jam with them. And the prices we figured out are better than the other farmers markets.
I think it was like pick your own is like $10 cheaper.
Ah, so.
Save 10.
There we go.
Save a quarter.
Save a quarter of it by doing it. Works for us. And it's just a fun kind of experience. But
You've never done it, right?
nope. I've only we've done apples.
Yeah.
And then when I was a kid, I think I did peaches with my mom. And then she got a good deal on like the ones that had just like fallen, and they kind of collect them in a bin, and she made some preserves. My mother never in her life had made preserves before, and then of course had to do all of it, and I think she had some regrets from that. We are on the way to the cottage. The weather's supposed to be thunderstorms later on today. It's gorgeous right now.
It's like this.
So who knows? But we're gonna take it in stride and enjoy what we've got.
Patchy thunderstorms.
Patchy thunderstorms. I can do patchy.
Little
I can
in
do
and out.
patchy. Little in and out. Gives us a break to come inside. Sounds like a plan. Good morning. I am currently cutting up strawberries. Scott and I found this recipe on Instagram that I wanted to try, and it's basically like, I'm gonna say strawberry crepes. They're not actually strawberry, it's red food dye, but they're pink crepes with a whipping cream, condensed milk, whipped cream, with strawberries, and you like roll it up kind of like a Swiss roll or like a burrito, and it looks so good. So Rob is currently out with Tori and the baby on the boat, and yeah, just cutting the strawberries up. Nice quiet morning. It's great. So good. Definitely something to try again, but we are gonna run in a little bit into town because it's free Starbucks on your birthday and it's kind of our little tradition. Also, 1 year later, I'm finally getting to wear my Zaful bathing suits that I picked up. So I love this one. I could probably go a size up in it, but it's gonna serve its purpose. And it's really funny because it's like Dalmatian pattern. Both two of my sister-in-laws have the same print. Different style bathing suits, I think, but same print, so I have to like keep mine in the Zaful bag. And then the one I was wearing yesterday was this beautiful little sunflower bandeau moment that was quite pretty. And all the bottoms are like the basic cut bottoms. I feel like these Dalmatian ones might be a little bit more coverage, but like not a whole lot. And then my final bathing suit, this one I definitely got in preparation like for the wedding because it's one of our wedding colors. And it's like this deep V little ruffle moment. It's got a mini corset tie-up back. There's like just a little bit. And basically all my bathing suits just live here. And if we know we're going somewhere where we're not at the cottage, I just grab one and bring it home with me. But with this bag, I have one little drawer in here. Little morning outfit of the day. Little top, clasps in the back, and I've just got some of my white Old Navy shorts on. I'm having a good day. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for today. Even if we just sit and do nothing, it's gonna feel so good. Our en route to our free Starbucks, my free Starbucks, and then
well, technically our free Starbucks if you buy it for me. Then
no, I don't see how that's. I don't feel like it's gonna work that way. We went on the CDU earlier. Quick little bomb ride over to see Scott's mom. I got my birthday card, which was really cute. I'm excited for what we're going to get to do, my birthday gift. So that's fun. And when we get to Starbucks, we're gonna go back home and we're gonna jump in the lake and bob around because it is humid and it's hot. It didn't feel hot at first, but the humidity is really ramped up and the sun's finally cracking through all the smog, so it's like feeling like 34. So I think it's a good day for the water.
So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear both of you. To you.
Ready?
Yes.
That's definitely me. Good morning, everyone. It is now Monday. It was a good weekend. I actually got a little bit of sun. It's actually not too bad. It's not really burned, it's just a little bit flushed. But we left the cottage yesterday. We got to see some extended family that was up visiting Scott's grandfather, and then we all drove home. Scott and I stopped for a Weber's burger, so if you know, you know. Stopped for that. And then when we got home, I think I watched just like a little bit of YouTube, and then I was exhausted. It just hit me, and it was like 20 to 8, and I was like, I'm gonna take a power nap. So I said to Scott, I was like, wake me up in like 45 minutes or whatnot. So it's like, wake me up before 8:30 kind of thing. And I knocked out hard. I knocked out hard, and I woke up actually just past 8:30, but thought I was like imagining it, and then conked out again. And then it was like 9 o'clock and Scott came flying downstairs. He's like, I'm sorry, I forgot to wake you up. So at 9 o'clock it was too early to go to bed, but I was still so tired. So I was kind of like, can you like wake myself up? But I'd already turned the projector off when I first like went to nap because I had a feeling that I was gonna conk out for a while. And so I didn't want to turn that back on. And so I was like on my phone, like forcing myself just to scroll on something to wake myself up, because I knew if I went to bed at that point, I'd be up at like 3 or 4 and never be able to go back to sleep. So by 9:30 or so, I was like, hey, I'm done. I'm like, I forced myself to be awake for an extra 30 minutes. I'm gonna go upstairs. And Scott was laughing because he was just scrolling through his phone, and I just declared that I was going to sleep, that I'd waited long enough, and I just like face planted onto the bed and just knocked out until about 5:45 this morning. And even then, it was at 5:45 I woke up, and then I rolled over, I don't know, maybe 6:30. It was just like, no, it's too early. So evidently I am still yawning quite a bit. But yeah, we're definitely having a lazy day. As much as I love hanging out with people and going to the cottage and seeing family and all that stuff, Scott and I drain very easily with our social battery. But I had a really great birthday. The cake that I made, I'm actually so happy with. I'll leave the link down below. It's from Half Baked Harvest, which actually Scott's aunts introduced me to her on Instagram. That recipe turned out really well. It makes a giant amount of cake. Like, it's a 3-layer cake, so the cake is like this bloody tall. So we got through almost half of it with everybody, and I was serving like 1-inch square pieces, or like 1.5-inch square pieces, because it was the white chocolate and the icing was very rich. The cake itself was really good. It's called a smashed raspberry white chocolate layer cake, and like we took a quarter of it home. Yeah, so we tossed that in the freezer, and we will face that another day. But it was really, really good, which I was very happy with. And like the fresh raspberries, they were farm fresh raspberries, and they were delightful. But it was ginormous, and then I was literally dreaming about making them into like cupcakes. And so I was like, maybe I will do that. But yeah, today's just a wind down day. I would love to do a bunch of stuff today, but I'm evidently still tired. And now that I'm talking, I'm yawning every other breath. So I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here, and I will continue filming for the housewarming prep and all that stuff. So I think that'll be next week's video. If not, the week after is when we've had both of our housewarmings. But that is an upcoming vlog, and just little mini transformations I'm really excited for. It's gonna be a list day, a relaxed day, and Scott and I are going to binge watch the first half of The Witcher Season 3. So for my Canucks, I hope you had a fantastic long weekend. For all my American friends, I hope that you have a fantastic 4th of July, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. See ya!